All righty. Welcome to TV 35 Sports. My name is Greg Ficara. I'm a proud councilman and part-time sports broadcaster here with my good friend and colleague, Phil Hall. Phil, beautiful night for baseball here in New Jersey, huh?
Can't get much better than this, Greg. And to see two of our local teams rivaling each other, even though they're in different divisions, you know that's going to be the talk of the town.
All righty, and here is our lineup now for Kennedy. At the shortstop position, Jeremy Ricord. Jeremy leads the team in a lot of the categories. Next up would be first baseman, Claiborne. Right field is Donovan Coleman, number 18. Justin Rodriguez is the second baseman, number 2. Number 11, Gabe Perez is the center fielder. The catcher for this evening for the Mustangs is Brandon Millich. Shortstop, number 6, Marcus Bullock. And the pitcher, Grant Lorenzen. And the third baseman to wind up the lineup, number 5, Kevin Porterreal. And that is your Mustangs. And the Mustangs are 11-6 right now, and their head coach is Tim Bartlett. Mustangs are in the white division. So we're getting a little bit warm up before we start. It's just about 6 o'clock and the sun's going down behind us. There's a steady breeze blowing from first base towards left field. You can see the flag out there in center field, but just a beautiful night and such a nice setting here, Phil, at Colonia High School. You guys, I'm sorry about the wind blowing, but that's just the nature of where we are. But a beautiful setting here at Colonia. We've got fans up on the hill. There's fans behind us in the bleachers. So it's just a great setting. Phil, you wanna? I guess we'll do the Colonia lineup when they get up to bat.
That'll work.
Yeah. So we're lining up, of course, number 3, Jeremy Ricord. And let me go down some statistics. Jeremy is leading the team with hits. He has 34. Number 18, R.J. Coleman, has 3 home runs for the Stangs. Coming back to Jeremy, he's leading the team with 29 batting runs. Going back to R.J. Coleman, he has 23 RBIs. And he has 54 strikeouts. And here we go with the start. First pitch. First pitch is a ball to Ricord. Every now and then we get that little bit of a gust and you'll hear that wind blowing.
And that's Conklin for Colonia pitching. He's a starting pitcher for today.
Right. It's a big, looks big on the mound there, doesn't he? Tall.
He's throwing hard.
Yeah. Hey, it's nice that TV 35 production has a mic on the backstop. You can actually hear the ball and strike from the umpire.
I think I'm in Yankee Stadium. It's
2-2.
For a call strike.
Right up. And we got one out.
Hit directly to the shortstop, who makes the play at first, and 1 away.
All righty. Up next for the Stangs is number 19, the first baseman. And that would be Donovan Claiborne.
Craig Conklin for Colonia High School. I think you're going to see a lot of ground balls. He has 39 strikeouts on the season.
Wow. Yeah, we got some pretty good stats on him. Call that one a strike. 1 out so far.
Ball high.
2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. in the top of the first inning. Wow, that was like a reaction. And he gets on there. So Donovan's on. It was a nice attempt. They're checking out the pitcher now. And while we have a little break in the action, it's interesting that we have two local guys doing the game. Warren Bennett is on the bases, and Dennis Dowd is behind the plate. And both of those guys are Woodbridge Township guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just
right.
kind of a coincidence. Dennis and Warren are both friends, you know, local friends, and have been around sports, and really good umpires. They're very committed to their craft. They attend a lot of, you know, seminars and things of that nature, and they work well together. So it's kind of fun to see them here today too.
So this is a Woodbridge Township game.
All the way through.
All the way, including yourself and me.
Yeah, exactly. So right now we have up the second baseman, number 2, Justin Rodriguez. Oh, I'm sorry, right fielder, number 18, Donovan Coleman. Batting in the third spot.
Kennedy taking a little lead off of first.
Got a good jump on that. It was a pretty good throw, just a little high. So we got a man on second now with 1 out.
Second baseman made a heck of a play to stop that ball from going over his head.
Yeah, he got up there pretty high.
Yeah.
It was like a basketball move there.
That's right. It's a good stolen base. Had it went into the field, he could have scored.
Nice cut.
Kennedy's taking a real big lead off of second base.
Got 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. Two and 2.
Kennedy's aggressive, Greg. They're swinging.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're not taking any pitches from him.
Ooh, that's a shot right in the gap. It's gone a long way, too, all the way back to the fence.
He's running to third, but they stopped him, held him up at third.
There was some shot by Coleman.
Ball rolled right to the fence.
Yeah, that was nice.
So with that, he is a triple run scorer from second base.
And up now is the second baseman, number 2, Justin Rodriguez. And we got a guy on third with only 1 out for the Stanks.
One out, man on third, and certainly in scoring position.
Yep.
Sacrifice fly would bring him in and make the score 2-0.
Just a beautiful night. I love the design of this field. Everything is turf except for the pitcher's mound.
Yes.
That's a ball 4 there.
So a man on the corners, 1 out.
Scheduled to be up next is number 11, the center fielder, Gabe Perez. You know, the teams play in different divisions. Colonia's in the white, JFK is in the blue. Colonia lost to South River in the first round of the GMCs. And JFK beat South River, not necessarily in the GMCs. Kennedy lost to Metuchen in the first round of the GMCs. So a lot of similarity, and like I said, their records are reversed. Kennedy being 11-9 and Colonia being 9-11. So you look on paper, there's a lot of similarities here. Another nice
Another
shot.
rip right down the middle.
Oh, we're going for a score here. 2-run score.
So he gets a single, but the man scores.
It was a nice shot by center fielder Gabe Perez. Up next for the Stangs is their catcher, number 1, Brandon Millage. Brandon looking down the coach at third base for signs. And folks, we only have 1 out.
Man on first taking the lead.
There he goes. And the batter swung and made contact, protecting the runners. A little hit and run going on there.
Yeah, but he was going. He would have made that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He had a great jump.
Boy, that Patriot pride out there in left field looks great, doesn't it? How cool is that?
Yes.
Pitcher looking over at first. And there he goes again, and another swing. And that drops in, so we advance the runners. Brandon Millage with a single up the middle, man on first and second, and we only have 1 out so far. Number 6, the shortstop, Marcus Bullock, is up. And we've got a pinch runner. Looks like number 16. And number 16 is Anthony Perez Jr.
1 out, a man on first and second. They're going to look to double this up and try and run.
Perez is in as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Brandon Millage.
Taking a big lead off at first, so it's the second baseman.
Wow, they are swing. Whoa, whoa.
What a catch.
Very nice.
What a catch.
Yeah, he got up there to get that.
Yeah, second baseman ran over. Another leap like he did when he was when they were throwing the ball to him at second base.
Yeah, very athletic move.
Certainly was.
All right, now we have up the pitcher, Grant Lorenzen.
2 outs, man on first and second.
This is funny because Grant's dad, Richie, and Dennis Dowd, the umpire, are very good friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy, we're swinging the bat here.
They held them up at third, so the bases will be loaded.
All right.
And again, 2 outs.
Let's see if they have a courtesy runner in for Grant. That was a nice hit. Scheduled to be up is the 9th. Yep, and here comes the courtesy runner for the pitcher. We'll get a number on them. Number 9. And number 9 is Zach Taylor, is the courtesy runner. So we have 2 courtesy runners in at first and second for the catcher and pitcher. And the number 9 batter is up right now, and that is the third baseman, Kevin Porterreal.
Not only are they aggressively hitting, but look at the base running. They're all taking leads. They're getting back. They seem like a very well-coached team looking to score.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure that Conklin will start settling down a little bit more.
Opposite field.
Nice rip, but I think
right
he's under
there.
it.
Yep.
Ah, there you go.
Yes, indeedy. So at the end of a half inning to start the game, Mustangs are up 3-0 as the visiting team, and they're going out to take the field. And And we'll just take a little break, let the wind settle down, and we'll be back with the Colonia High School starting lineup. We'll be back. All right, so here we are at the bottom of the first inning. Phil's going to take us through the starting lineup for Colonia.
Okay, first batter will be number 4, Chiola. He's a catcher. Batting second will be Tapia. He's a second baseman. Number 3. Number 21, Trinka, first baseman. Batting fourth will be Colin, the pitcher. He's also a designated hitter, too, if you didn't know that. And batting fifth will be Fazzulo. He's a shortstop who made a great play out there in the field. Batting sixth will be Croner, left field. Seventh will be Chiara, third base. Batting eighth will be Madden, right field. And the ninth batter will be Celebrano, center field.
All right, and there's your starting lineup for the Patriots as they're at bat now in the bottom of the first inning. And we've got the sophomore, Lorenzen, on the mound. So let's see what he's got.
Craig, just to let you know, this starting lineup here, number 4, Chiala, he has 25 hits in the season. And he has the great average. He's a catcher. And I think that if anybody's going to start this game off and get some runs, I think it'll be him.
All right. The game definitely has a that air about it when you have what the schools are 2 miles away, 3 miles away. You know what? I just realized when I was looking your way that we gotta be on our toes over here.
Yes.
Foul ball can come humming this way. And you know who's in front.
Yes, you. That's why I sat here. How they say, my mama didn't raise no fools.
All right. And there's the first strikeout of the game, I believe. Lorenzen gets one out.
And the head coach for Colonia Patriots is Mike, I believe it's Scagliafo.
Yeah, I think you said that right, Scagliafo.
A little high. By the way, all you Woodbridge fans out there, when Greg got up here to the desk with me, he had Colonia information and I had JFK. He looked at me and said, Phil, do you want to switch? You're a Colonia guy and I'm a JFK guy. Those are some of the things you don't know that go on behind the booth.
Yeah.
So I immediately switched with him.
Well, I appreciate that. There's a shot right over to the shortstop.
Oh, shortstop missed it.
Little hop there.
You know what? The ball was hit slow, and I think he took it for granted. It didn't hop as high on that second bounce.
Yeah.
And the ball went right under his glove.
Yeah, it took a weird bounce, which is unusual for turf, because usually it's pretty true there, but it did look like it hit right around the seam of where the synthetic grass is in the infield. So we got a guy on first, one out.
That's called home field advantage, Greg.
Yeah, buddy. Who do we got up at bat now, Phil?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's what I'm here for.
The second baseman, Tapia, number 3.
All right. Here we go.
I was still thinking about that home field advantage.
Yeah. He's working. Lorenzen's working up there. It's nice to see. I see the first base for Colonia here has that 52 sticker. I'm assuming that's for our friend Eric LeGrand.
Yes. Tapia's favorite movie is Hardball. He loves Drake for his music, and his favorite subject is math.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Be a man after Mayor McCormick's heart if he loves
There
math.
you go.
Already got that one.
And his most memorable baseball moment was his first walk-off hit.
Wow. I can see that being a memory.
Absolutely.
3 balls and 1 strike on the batter now. Ooh, that's a nice little boof by Lorenzen. Takes a quick look. Delivers the pitch up high, and that's a walk. So very quickly we have a guy on first and second with 1 out. He had that 1 strikeout and a little timeout on the field for the catcher, Brandon Millage, to come out there and calm the young sophomore down, have a little chat.
And Jeffrey Trinker is up at bat. He's the first baseman, number 21.
It's nice to see the catcher being in charge there and kind of calm down the youngster.
Trinker has 20 RBIs. So we're looking to get 22 starting this inning. His favorite movie is The Hangover. His music is Iron Maiden, and his favorite subject is math.
And that one's out of play. I think that favorite music might be Iron Maiden. Only because I'm an old rocker. Yeah, Iron Maiden.
What did I say, Maiden?
Madden, like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
that's 9. Okay.
Yeah, no big deal. I'm sorry, it's just that's my world, rock and roll. Runners stay there. We had a nice stop by the catcher there. Very nice job by Brendan Millage from the Mustangs, keeping that ball in front of them, keeping the runners where they are. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. Oh, he hung a little curver on him there, huh? Got him. That's 2 strikeouts, 2 outs. And here we go. Lorenzen delivers, and he gets him again with a little curveball. Who do we have up at bat, Phil?
Is that number 21?
I can't tell because his numbers. Nope, 21 is up on first base.
Oh, okay.
So it's after 21.
All right, so that would be Coughlin. That's not the pitcher.
Oh, maybe it's 28. Maybe he's a
yeah, the designated
designated hitter. Yeah. Number 20 looks like he's on deck. Runners taking their lead now. Lorenzen delivers up high. Foul ball behind us. There's a crowd over there. Runs and looking towards second base now, and he delivers the pitch. Another curve. It's a nice attempt. Good hustle. Colonia's number 23.
Number 23 was Fazzulo,
Okay.
shortstop.
And you got number 20 up now with bases loaded and 2 outs.
And that's the left field, the corner.
No runs have scored yet. Big time for a hit for Colonia. One ball on the batter here, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Got on that one, 1-1, and we're here at Colonia High School on a beautiful Monday night. These are the nights you kind of hope for baseball, right?
Yeah, don't get any better than this. Just to be outside and enjoy the youth and the fun of the game.
Yeah.
Competition.
2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. And that evens it up at 2-2. That's a shot.
Good rip.
And they're under it. All right, nice play by the right fielder.
Came all the way over.
Yep, Donovan Coleman making a nice play. So Colonia Patriots threaten but come away with no runs. And we'll be right back as we move into the top of the second inning. Stay tuned. All righty, and here we are at the top of the second inning, and we're right back to the leadoff batter, shortstop Jeremy Record. I am Greg Ficarra with my good friend Phil Hall, and we're proud to be broadcasting this intertown rival tonight. And so far, it hasn't disappointed. Kennedy with the advantage, 3-0, and a very explosive first inning, so let's see how it goes.
Conklin back on the mound again for Colonia Patriots.
Boy, that was a hanger.
Yes, it was.
That was a hanger.
Fooled me.
Yeah. The batter didn't flinch, though. Jeremy didn't flinch, but he didn't swing either. 2 strikes now on Record, real quick. Throwing a lot of junk there in those first 3 pitches.
Oh, he wasn't as successful in the first quarter. I mean, in the first inning.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a shot. Got it. And that's 1 out. Nice play by the second baseman.
Yeah, he got right up under it, in front of it, so it couldn't go past him if he missed it. Caught it, threw him out at first.
And we got number 19, the first baseman, Donovan Claiborne, up. Claiborne was on base the last time. Another curve.
He takes a lot off of that ball when it's a curve.
Yeah, he's throwing, but there's a lot of movement on it too. You can see it from here. Down in the dirt. Nice play by the Colonia catcher, keeping that in front of him. Flag in center field at half mast, straight out with that wind blowing towards left field. Inside.
I like it. He's mixing his pitches up now.
Yeah.
So maybe you have more success. You throw him a little bit off guard, perhaps.
And that's his first strike. Is this batter? The count is now 3-1. We have 1 out, and we are in the top of the 2nd inning. And that's a walk for Donovan Claiborne, the first baseman. Right fielder up now is Donovan Coleman, number 18. And Donovan at his first at-bat, Phil, you might remember, hit that smashing triple all the way out to the warning track back there.
Yes.
So
I think 2 runs scored.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling pretty aggressive up there, I would think.
I think he's going to get a lot of different pitches this time.
Ooh, that thing hung in there. That was a little chin music. Colonia's got some folks warming up down there in the left field line. That's a steal for Donovan Claiborne. Gets over to second base pretty quick. And we got a 1-1 count now on Coleman, the right fielder for the Mustangs. Well, that's a shot right down the line, and that's going to score another run for the Stangs. Wow, Coleman, 2 at-bats, 2 hits, a triple and a double. He's on fire. So Claiborne scores. We've got a timeout on the field.
We talked earlier, Greg, about their records, 11-9 and 9-11, I believe.
Yep.
But they both started off slow, but then again, both of them have very few seniors on their team.
Yeah.
Most of them are sophomores and juniors, and there's a learning curve that has to be developed as you go along. So towards the end of the season, they really started turning it on a little bit more.
That's a shot. Wow. That is Justin Rodriguez, the second baseman, with that shot. He's going to stay at third base. Triple. Ooh, boy. And another run calls. We've got a timeout on the field. The Colonia coach is coming out.
It's 2 balls hit to the warning track.
Yeah, that's the second one. And we got 5 runs here for the Mustangs. They're coming out on fire. We got a little bit of a timeout on the field, so we can take a minute and talk about, hey, let's do this. Let's talk early in the game about this fantastic production crew that you and I have the privilege to work with. We have Emil Brandolfi on the camera, Valentino Lamata. Alex Brandolfi is right up here with us. That's Emil's son, and we're excited about that. Frank Martins, he's a veteran. Graphics, Mike Forbes. Audio replay, my good buddy Bruno Martins. Technical director, the funny man, Joe Fernandez. And, of course, the lovely Gina Forbes is our director tonight. And, folks, we are live on Woodbridge Township Facebook and YouTube channels. So if you're watching us there, welcome. Wherever you are, I just want you to know what a beautiful night it is. You can feel the sun on our backs, right? It's still up there.
And the wind calmed down a little bit. I don't know what that's about, but
absolutely. And it's 25-7. This is a good time of year. Who do we have warming up now? Number 13 for Colonia, Phil.
Vincent Trapadi.
All right. So Colonia is not taking any chances. They're making a switch. I guess they think 5 is enough. All right. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Alex is waving at us, so it's like instinct to wave back. Hello, Alex. Hello, everybody. Again, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we're so excited to share this. We know that, people, you might have your origins here in Colonia or JFK or Woodbridge Township in general, and you want to check in and see what's going on. And here we are on a beautiful night. You know, this, Phil, the thing that always amazes me about New Jersey and Northeast baseball in general, I always feel like we're at a disadvantage because the season begins to wind down when the baseball weather really starts up. Right?
Yes.
I mean, these guys, these young guys that are out here now are playing in freezing weather in early April.
That was that'll stop some of your games.
Yeah. And now, you know, here we are. So, all right. So we have number 11, the center fielder, Gabe Perez, up. And we have one out here in the top of the second inning. The Mustangs are up to a nice 5-0 lead. And there's a shot going the opposite way. Colonia's got the infield in just a tad. We got a man on third base. Perez takes a shot, and we'll see. That's a shallow shot, whether they send the guy at third, but no, nice play. All the way in, good stop by the catcher. So that's 2 outs. And up next should be the catcher, number 1, Brandon Millage. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Low and outside for ball number 1. 2 outs. And that's a call strike by the plate umpire, Dennis Dowd. A St. Joe's graduate, but we won't hold that against him.
Watch
baby,
it.
watch it.
Right over our heads there.
Yeah. I was on that one, though, Phil. Don't worry about it.
I have Alex next to me. It's not a problem.
Yeah, we got the youngster up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the second inning with the Stangs up. And there's a shot. Looks like the right fielder's right there. And that is it for the top of the second inning. The Mustangs pick up a couple more runs, so they're leading 5-0. And we'll be back with Colonia's response. Stay tuned. And here we are back, Phil Hall, Greg Ficarra. And we are in the bottom of the second inning, and the Patriots are up. Phil, who do we got at bat?
The third baseman, Sierra, is up at bat.
Sure had a great year in basketball this year,
Yes.
right?
His favorite sport is basketball. He loves a Rocky movie. His favorite music is country. And he loves math. That's a sports family.
Yeah, oh yeah. I believe his dad's going to be the new principal, I think, at Colonia High School.
That's what my understanding is.
What a great player he was, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And coach, for that matter.
Yes. God bless Mr. Pace.
Yeah.
I always still call him Coach Pace.
Good friend, Kenny. We go way back. You know, he had started his career at Perth Amboy.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grant Lorenzen on the mound for the Stangs. He was thinking about it, but we got ourselves a full count here. And we had a leadoff walk here, so we got somebody on first.
Colonia doesn't care how we get on base as long as we get on base.
Absolutely.
So, batting 8th is Timmy Madden. He's a right fielder. He's been doing a lot of catching out in right field today.
Lorenzen checks out at first base and delivers the pitch. And it was a bunt, but it's going foul.
It was good, though. It stayed in for a while. He's trying to advance the runner.
Yeah, they're trying to manufacture some runs there.
His favorite sport is baseball. And he loves calculus.
Holy mackerel. All right. We are in the bottom of the 2nd inning now. We've got a person on first, no outs, and 1-on-1 count on the batter. 1-1. There we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That had quite a ping to it, but it didn't go too far. Almost got him out at second. So that's the first out. Nice heads-up play. I've been saying that Grant is a sophomore, but apparently he is a freshman, which is even more exciting. His favorite subject, the pitcher for JFK, is phys ed. He's a man after my own heart.
Celebrano is up, the center fielder, number 2. And this is the bottom of the order for Colonia.
And the first pitch is a strike, and we got 1 out. Man on first. Nice pitch by Lorenzen.
He loves baseball. His favorite movie is Batman. He loves the music Drake. And he's a math student.
Right.
And his most memorable moment is his first home run.
I can see why.
Absolutely. We could use one tonight.
Oh, that one might drop.
Yes, it did.
And that was a nice bit of hitting there.
She got a single.
And we very quickly have somebody on first and second with one out.
And we go to the top of the order. Number 4, Casey Chiola.
And if I remember correctly, Casey leads the team in a couple of those hitting categories.
Yes.
25 hits he has. He's a junior.
So he'll be returning.
Yeah, and he also leads the team with 18 batting runs.
Good rip.
Yeah, back
That's good.
down to
He's gone.
track.
He just got 2 more. All the way to the warning track. They get it. Throw it in.
Overthrow. All right.
They held him up at. Look at his pose. He did a boat pose like he was running for the races there.
All right.
So he gets a triple right off the bat.
That was a nice hit.
Yes, it was. And Colonia scores 2.
And we have one out in the bottom of the second inning. We got a little action going on here now.
Well, you didn't think you were going to get out of here with no runs scored by Colonia, did you?
No, they're too good a team.
Okay.
And you have this type of rivalry, you know there's going to be a lot of action.
There you go. So at bat, we got Eduardo Tapia, second baseman, number 3. He walked the first inning.
First pitch is a strike for Lorenzen. The runner on third is taking a pretty healthy lead there, Phil.
Yes.
Heads up. That's going beyond us, though. That's okay.
Yeah, it's over the fence. He won't get that.
Oh, our production truck almost took a hit on that one.
So Eduardo's a senior. He loves baseball. His favorite movie is Hardball. And he likes Drake, and math is his favorite subject.
Got a couple of guys liking math. There must be a great math teacher here at Colonia High School.
Well, since my wife and my daughter graduated from here, I'm going to say all of them are great.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure they are. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Good rip directly to the to the second baseman.
But a run scores. 2 outs. And the bases are clear now. We got 2 outs. Who do we got at bat, Phil?
Looks like we got Trinka up at bat. He's number 21, the first baseman.
Yep.
Jeff. He struck out in the first inning.
Right at the letters there.
Greg, I know you haven't mentioned anything about Colonia scores, but you know how many runs we got now, right?
3.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah, 5 to 3.
It's just that you mentioned every time JFK scored, so just, I was wondering.
Oh, you're thinking that I'm giving a one-sided, huh?
I just want our views, that's all.
He's up in the batter's box there, too.
It's close to the plate.
Foul ball coming down the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the score 3 for the home Colonia right now and 5 for the visiting Mustangs. Delivery. That was a pretty cool sound when it hit the backstop.
I was just going to say that. That is great to have that mic, mic'd up.
Yeah,
that is great.
It just goes to show you how professional our production team is. They think of everything. And that looks like an infield fly. Second baseman is calling it, and that's 3, but not before 3 runs cross the plate. So we've got ourselves a game after 2. The Mustangs are up 5-3. We're going to take a little break between innings, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. We're at the top of the 3rd inning, and the Mustangs are up, and leading up off for JFK is the shortstop, number 6, Marcus Bullock.
So Colonia scored 3 runs that inning to make the game a little closer. Kennedy has 5. Colonia has 3.
And we have the pitcher that came in the last inning, right?
Yes.
For Colonia, number 13. And Bullock held off on that one. Gave it a thought, though.
Vincent Tripathi.
2 strikes in a row. Got him looking with that curveball. Caught him by surprise. So we have 1 out already in the top of the 3rd. And up now is number 14, the pitcher, Grant Lorenzen. Grant got a nice hit the last time. Foul ball coming our way.
You know, kudos to Colonia's coach. When he saw that JFK was hitting Coughlin, he immediately made the switch. I think he may have turned the game around.
Sure did. Lorenzen's coming this way. He's got 2 foul balls. There it is. That second strike just made it to the scoreboard. And that's his shot right in the gap.
Good rip to center field. He'll get 1 on that. They throw it in.
We're going to get a courtesy runner in. Let's announce that courtesy runner here, and it is number 9, and that is Zach Taylor. It's the 2nd time we've seen him running. And the 3rd baseman, number 5, Kevin Porterreal, is at bat now. He's the 9th batter in the lineup. And we've got 1 out here at the top of the 3rd inning. That had an unusual sound.
It certainly did, like he came off the tip or closer to the ends.
It's right on top of the batting cage there. All right, Porterreal up, and there's 2 balls and 1 strike, and a man on first base with 1 out for the Stangs. And that's a shot right up the middle. Nice play. And
Craig, the left fielder ran over to the center field to make the play, and he threw it dead to third baseman. Now, I'll tell you what, it was a good effort.
Yeah.
And he slid when he caught it to get in front of it so it wouldn't go past him. But a nice arm.
Yeah, very nice play. So with one out, we have runners on second and third, and the leadoff batter, the shortstop, Jeremy Ricourt at bat. And a foul ball coming our way. Right up the middle.
That'll score 2 runs easily.
Oh. All right, 2-run score on that one. And the leadoff batter, Ricourt, gets a nice hit up the middle. Next up is the first baseman, Donovan Claiborne, and we do have one out.
He's a lefty.
And the umpire calls strike one on that pitch. Number 19, Donovan Claiborne, the first baseman. Wind picking back up a little bit now, all of a sudden, plus the temperature dropped. The weather on the phone says it's 73 degrees, but I feel like that wind is blowing in a little cooler air. Maybe that's coming from Edison.
Oh, there you go.
The breeze is behind us, right?
Hit directly to the pitcher. They go for 2.
They got the lead off.
Lead off out at second. First is safe. He did a nice job running the bases.
Yeah, 2 outs. He hustled on down there. Up next is the right fielder, Donovan Coleman. And Donovan, so far, you might remember, has a triple and a double to his
credit.
Yeah, so this guy swings the bat, man. I'm sure the Stangs would like to get Claiborne over to second base as quickly as possible. And there he goes.
There was no hesitation with that move at all. He knew he was going right from the jump.
Yeah, yeah. So now you got your big hitter, Coleman, up there. Let's see what he can do. Claiborne taking a big lead. Oh, my goodness gracious.
He's out.
Oh, yeah. Nice play. They got him.
Great play.
All righty. So that's it, but we had a couple of runs come across, so now we have a score of 7-3 after 2.5. We're going to take a little break as we change the inning here. Stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, here we are. We're back in the bottom of the third inning with the Mustangs up 7-3.
And Craig, I just want to give some credit to that catcher who threw the runner out at third. That was a heck of a play, and he wasn't even close, and that kid was pretty fast. Now we have number 5 coming up to bat, and he'll be batting for Vincent Tripali, which is the pitcher, and it looks like Jake Harvad. He's a sophomore. And looks like he's a pitcher.
One ball, one strike. And we are in the bottom of the third inning. Nice swing, good pitch. Boy, that had some velocity on it.
You can hear it when it hit the glove.
Pop. There's a shot right at the right fielder under it, and that's one out. Good swing.
It certainly was. He ripped the ball. At least he got a hit.
Yeah. Got to make contact for sure.
So up next is Matt Fazula, shortstop. He'll be batting in the 5th position. Craig, when you played baseball in high school, did you swing for a home run every time, or did you try to get base hits?
First of all, I was a track person in high school.
Okay.
So I would have to go back to junior high.
Okay, I'll take that.
And in junior high, yeah, I would say that I swung for the fences on every single play.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Exactly what I did.
Probably nice swing. And that mic'd up backstop really comes into play there. We have 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. And we are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. A lot of action in the game so far, Phil.
Yeah. Last time he was up, he got to first base successfully. It was a fielder's choice.
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Right down the middle to bring it to a full count. You can hear the behind plate umpire loud and clear.
Yes.
It's great. Upstairs, so
There we
that's
go.
a walk.
I love the parents or the fans on top of the hill overlooking the baseball field. and
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
it.
It's just a nice setting
Oh.
here in this bowl, kind of.
No
really.
question.
The design of the field is awesome.
Very well planned.
And that's a call strike. First pitch to the batter.
So that's Colin Corner up to center fielder, number 20. He flied out last time he was up.
That's a nice move by Lorenzen, boy. You know, when you think you're looking at a freshman up there with 3 more years to play after this, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of talent for a young guy
I totally agree.
at this level. Oh, pass ball, and that advances the runner. And 1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a big lead off his second. Try to put himself in scoring position, at least to make it to third.
Right at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, it stayed fair.
Not for nothing. That's one of the hardest plays a catcher
Yeah.
can make, and the first baseman.
Yeah. He took his time on that, didn't really rush, and got him out in plenty of time. So
So
now
he
we
did.
have 2 outs with a runner on third base.
And Dylan Chiera is up, third baseman, number 10.
All right. We talked about Dylan a little earlier. Upstairs. And the runner at third base is taking a nice running lead.
Dylan walked his first time at bat.
And that's a good cut. Runner at third takes the lead, and then as the pitcher is about to deliver the ball, he takes a second lead.
Mm-hmm.
So he's good ways down the baseline there, boy. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning, with JFK leading 7-3 right now. And that's a foul ball going behind us. Beautiful night. Getting a little chilly though.
Full count.
I just got a text message, and that's a walk. So Chiara draws another walk. My daughter Casey is she lives in New Orleans, Louisiana, and she's watching the game, seeing how the old man does. Because I know she don't really care about baseball.
She'll be just as impressed as everyone else who's listening.
Yeah, I don't know. She's an actress, so she knows what she's doing. Who do we have up at bat now, Phil? Number 9?
Number 9, that's Timothy Madden, right fielder.
All righty. 2 outs. Man on first. First pitch is down low. Umpire calls it a ball.
And we have men on the corners for Colonia. They want to talk to the pitcher now.
Yep.
Get some strategy together.
Coach is coming out. Coach Ballard. And a little discussion. Wind kind of picks up. It's changed direction. It's blowing straight out at center field now.
Yes, it was blowing to the left, more towards left field earlier.
Yeah. So we have a little discussion here on the pitcher's mound. Little timeout. My daughter texts me back correcting me about my comment about her not being a baseball fan. She reminds me she loves Philadelphia. That's where she lived for many years.
Okay.
So I stand corrected here.
All right.
Little family quabbling going on TV 35. Is this allowed, our production team, Gina? Am I okay with that? Or? All right, play resumes now, and Lorenzen is still on the mound. All right, both benches are alive with some baseball chatter. Umpire calls that one a strike, so we got 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs.
Looks like he was trying to bunt the man home.
Yeah, we got runners on the corners here.
If he had hit down the third baseline, he might have been successful.
Foul ball. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes now on the batter.
Took a good swing at it.
Yes, he did.
Went right under it a little bit.
I'm always looking at Lorenzen when he has that ball behind him like that. I'm trying to see where he's putting his fingers across the seam. And it's evened up at 2-2. Working here in the bottom of the third inning. Beautiful night here in Colonia, New Jersey.
Good rip.
Shot and comes up, and the run scores. Another run across the plate. Nice bit of batting right there by that young man.
Timothy Madden with a base hit right to center field. 1-1 scores. Man is on third. Now it's a man on first and second. And Luke Celebrano is up, the center fielder, number 2.
I think the center fielder for JFK, Gabe Perez, made a good decision there by letting it bounce in front of him. If he dove for that and it got by him, the guy on second would have scored. So nice decision there by Gabe. 2 outs. Good swing. We have runners on first and second for Colonia. And the sun is starting to go down behind us, which means the jacket is going to go on pretty soon. Ooh, that was upstairs. Right there, the left fielder. Nice play. And that retires the side. So at the end of 3 complete innings, the score is Colonia 4 and JFK 7. And we'll be back, folks. Stay tuned. All right, here we are. We're back in the top of the 4th inning. Phil Hall, Greg Ficara, and the Mustangs are leading by a score of 7-4. And leading off for the Stangs is the big hitter in the game so far, the right fielder, Donovan Coleman. Phil's got a triple and a double to his credit already, so he's in a position now of being the leadoff. Let's see how he handles that spot.
And on the mound for Colonia, we still have Vincent Trapali.
He's an imposing picture, Vince. He's got some broad shoulders there, huh?
He looks pretty tall from here, too.
Yeah. Lays off that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Beautiful night here at Colonia. And that's straight up. That's going to be a tough one in the wind. Second baseman is back there and makes a beautiful play. And we got 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Just from what I've seen thus far, that second baseman, I have a lot of confidence in his ability.
Yeah, he's got some range. Yeah, he gets around. And we've got up right now, number 2, the second baseman, Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a triple to his credit, too. Got some folks warming up behind us here for the Mustangs. There's a rip right up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. And that was a very nice at-bat for the second baseman, Justin Rodriguez. Up next is the center fielder, number 11, Gabe Perez.
Second baseman from Colonia went all the way over, and he was probably about a yard from catching that ball, which went straight out to the center fielder to make the play.
And the umpire calls that one a strike, so we got no balls. 1 strike, 1 out, and we are in the top of the 4th inning.
Vincent's still throwing strong.
Yeah, he sure is, and he steps off the mound, looks over at Justin Rodriguez at first base runner. upstairs. That's a second ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, I think. No, it's 1 ball and 1 strike, according to the scoreboard. There's a nice cut by Perez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The lights are already on here at Colonia High School, so we can just blend right into the darkness.
Yep. Sunset go down, lights come on.
Yep. Looks like it could be a double play ball, but throws it a little wide. And they get the lead off out. That's 2 outs now. Man on first. That was still a nice play. That's a tough throw because the runner did his job. He got in kind of the line of where he would throw it. So.
And because the shortstop was running towards the base instead of already there, he had to come towards the outfield to throw it, which made him throw a little wild because his body was leaning completely to the left and he threw it right.
Exactly. So this is the catcher, number 1, Brandon Millage. And that's a shot right at the center fielder that should retire the side. So after 3.5 innings, the score remains 7 for JFK and 4 for Colonia. And that was the catcher that just hit that ball, so it's going to take a minute for him to get his gear on. Phil and I will be right back with the rest of the TV 35 production crew. Stay tuned. All right, here we are at the bottom of the 4th inning at Colonia High School with the visiting Mustangs. Phil Hall, Greg Ficara, and Phil, we've got a new pitcher in the game. Number 15, Miles. I don't know if it's Ulaki or Ulaki, but Miles is on the mound, and we'll see how it goes here. Who do we have leading off for Colonia?
Okay, at bat we have the number 1 batter. That will be the catcher, Casey Chiola.
And it's a foul ball going behind us.
Casey got to first base at his first at bat on an error, and he hit a triple at second.
Boy, what a nice play. That was a nice play by Marcus Bullock out there. They're just knocking it down, keeping it in the infield.
That's right. But he got a single out of it. So at bat now is a second baseman, Eduardo Tapia. He walked his last at bat.
Nice lead over here at first base, testing. That's first pitch is a ball, no outs. Colonia's got a runner on first. Runner's taking a healthy lead there, testing Hilaki. Foul ball into the mic'd up backstop. Phil, you pointed out earlier now that flag is pretty quiet. Everything seems to be pretty still out here right now.
It's good for us and the players.
Absolutely. Before we'd use anything we could to hold our papers down. Keys, tape. 2 balls, no strike. Wait, we can actually see the replay screen now. Before, the sun was looking right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice double play. Wow. Very impressive.
Beautiful double play.
Very, very impressive by the Mustangs. You don't see that too often. All right, so very quickly we have 2 outs. And who do we have at bat, Phil?
Jeff Trinka, first baseman's at bat.
All right.
Number 21. He struck out his last at bat.
And we got 2 outs. Umpire calls that one a strike. Down low. Look, it's a pretty nice crowd when you look back.
Yes.
You know, I mean, they're spread out. We even got people down the right field line. 2 balls, no strikes, or 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, sorry. And 2 outs.
They got a beautiful view no matter where you sit.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody's sitting behind us, though. Oh, yeah, they are. Two and 2 on the batter. And we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he gets him. So, Phil, this, the first inning here is the first time out of the 4 innings that neither team scored a run. So
right.
We're leaving the 4th inning. We're moving into the top of the 5th. Phil Hall, Greg Ficara, stay tuned. We got some good baseball up ahead. And here we are at the start of the 5th inning with the Mustangs up 7-4, and leading off should be, let's see who we got leading off here. Oh, this could be the new pitcher, number 15, it looks like, yes. Miles Ulecki. That was where Grant Lorenzen would be, so that makes sense. The pitcher, Ulaki up. He also plays first base. Obviously, he's a righty batter. Throws righty.
And Colonia still has Tripali on the mound, Vincent. And he's doing a great job since he replaced Cochran.
I was just going to say, he's still throwing very strong,
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And as you indicated prior to the break, that was the first inning that neither team scored.
Yeah, interesting. So we got 3 balls and 1 strike on Ulaki. Full count. Wow. That fought that one off, went to the opposite field. So that's a leadoff hit. Up next is, so I guess Lorenzen is staying in the lineup. And we have a courtesy runner in the game now, number 9, Zach Taylor, who seems to be doing that quite often for the pitcher and the catcher.
And a good play by the right fielder, jumping on top of the ball and throwing it infield so the runner couldn't advance any further.
Good sound baseball today, Phil, on both sides.
Yes.
That was an attempt at a bunt.
He's out!
Oh.
What a play!
That was a nice pickoff move there, so we have 1 out. Hey, let's take a look at that play again. Not that we're checking up on the umpire, but do we have the ability to look at that one again?
Well, I'll tell you what,
Alrighty.
Greg, I was here and we're right in front of the first base, and it was one heck of a play.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a little excited.
Yeah, that was he fired that ball down there, that's for sure. And that's a nice, easy play.
That's my second baseman.
2 outs very quickly with that pickoff move. And we have number 5 is up now, and that is the third baseman, Kevin Porterreal. And we've got 2 outs, nobody on base. So let's see what Kevin does here. Is he going to start a 2-out rally? All right, here's the pickoff move. Check it out. We're going to see it again. Yeah, good move. Good call. Right there. You know, you can't. It's hard to argue when the umpire's right there in position making a good call like that. So.
Well, I think you indicated we got 2 of the best umps right here tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's fun looking at the replay and second guessing the umpires.
Ball hit right to the pitcher, throws him out at first.
3. That's 2 innings in a row for JFK that they haven't scored after firing up the first 3 innings. So at the end of 4 1/2, the score remains 7 for the visiting Mustangs and 4 for Colonia. Phil Hall, Greg Ficarro. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Stay tuned.
Okay, so we're back, and it's the bottom of the fifth. JFK is leading 7-4.
And
At bat for Colonia is number 5. That's Jake Harvick.
first pitch is a ball to Havik. Mustangs still have their Ulaki. Miles is still up on the mound, throwing strong.
I've been impressed with both their pitchers.
Yeah, everything, you know, it's just been a well-played game all the way
Totally.
around, yeah.
I think I only had one error earlier on in the first inning.
Yeah. Some really nice plays in the outfield. As you said, the second baseman from Colonia and the shortstop. That's upstairs. That was a nice swing, an excellent pitch, and the batter really worked hard just to stay in on that.
Mm-hmm.
2 balls, 2 strikes now, and we are in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's a curveball. Got him looking.
Matt Fasulo is up to shortstop. He walked his last at bat. First time he's up, he got a base hit.
That was over the head. Let go that one a little too early, Miles did. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Colonia High School as the sun goes down behind the trees and the lights play a little bit more of a role. Fought that one off. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Patriots are still cheering each other on with 2 innings and 2/3 of an inning left. They certainly have an opportunity to come back.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of game going on here. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
Safe.
All right. Nice play by the first baseman just to keep that in play.
Yeah, the shortstop had to come in because he was playing really back. He run towards the ball. By the time he grabbed it and threw it, 1 bounce, but the first baseman caught it, but he was safe.
Yeah. I think that he has such a strong arm too. Number 3, that's Jeremy Ricourt, the shortstop. But all right, so we have 1 out, man on first. Who do we got at bat, Phil?
Colin Conner, center fielders at bat. He flied out and grounded out. His first 2 at bats.
Puts the bat on the ball, though. Outside, ball 1. Mustangs pitcher Miles Ulecki is working a little bit now. You know, he's working, throwing a few pitches.
Matt Fasulo taking a little lead at first, but he's looking back, coming back to the base.
Ulecki is signaling his catcher. Two balls, no strikes, and 1 out.
Runner goes foul by the first baseline.
First baseman was right on that. That could have looked a little bit different. Could have been a pop-up,
Yeah.
foul ball. He was checking his swing on that. That certainly wasn't intentional. All right.
I'm not going to predict what's going to happen here, but I'm just letting you know that next at bat is Dylan Chiera.
Yeah.
He walked twice.
Yeah.
He has great IQ for the game.
Right.
And he'll take a walk to advance the runner.
Absolutely.
So we may get a couple men in scoring position with one out.
Absolutely. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's always a tough position. You got, the whole perspective changes when you have somebody on the bases.
Absolutely.
You have to split what you're thinking about there. Good call. I wonder if the pitcher is making the call on that or if he's being instructed when to make his pickoff move.
I'm sure that the catcher is giving him some kind of instruction.
Yeah.
Because his back is completely to him.
Right. And he's off. There's a good reason. Wow, that's a shot. Nice play.
Really good shot.
Yeah, beautiful play. Boy, covered some ground out there.
Deep into the center field.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, Dylan Chiera is up, third baseman. He's walked 2 of the previous times. And again, Colin Crona, he's hit the ball every time.
Foul ball, straight back. Oh, that was pretty cool. Just as the car was pulling in the parking lot, the ball rolled over the hood. Driver's probably saying, why did I cut through the high school? Nice move. He's got a nice move to first base.
Yes.
I was just hanging in there. That was a curveball, just hung a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. As you can see on the scoreboard, JFK is up 7-4. A lot of action and still got a lot of baseball to play. And the runner's going, and it's opposite field. Gets the ball in quickly. That was a nice hit, nice bit of work there. So we got runners on the corner, Phil, and number 9 is up at bat for Colonia.
That's Timothy Madden. He's the right fielder. So Dylan advanced the runner from first to third. So we had 2 men on the corners.
Nice play by the right fielder, Donovan Coleman, though. And we're going to have looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner at some point. I see that number 10 is leaving, but no one is coming out. See if we can pick up who the courtesy runner is here, Phil. It looks like it is number. Come on, show me your number.
It's giving them instructions.
Yeah, we'll see it sooner or later.
Number 11. That's Corey Pascarella.
Yeah.
And he's a sophomore.
Courtesy runner in a crucial part of the game. Let's see if they send him down. First pitch is a ball. You know, the situation first and second with 2 outs is different than first and second with, you know, 1 or no outs. You know what I mean? There he goes.
Runner goes home.
Oh, baby.
He missed him.
Safe.
And the man's safe at second.
Yes, indeed.
That's one heck of a squeeze play there.
Absolutely. I think there's some discussion there that they got their signals messed up a little bit there. That's Brandon Millage talking. Not a bad throw home. I mean, it was capable of laying it down. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that play at home when we get a chance. Hey, here's our production team coming right in. Yep, and he missed him. He reached for him, but never got him. And of course, the umpire's in a great position.
So was our cameraman.
Yeah, oh yeah, nice job by the production team there.
So 2 outs, we got a man on second.
Colonia inching their way back.
Yeah, Timothy Madden still up, right fielder.
7-5, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. That was an attempted bunt to move the guy over to third, so we got 1 strike. Let's see if they come back with that again.
It's a strike. He was just asking if it was low. It was low, but he attempted.
Umpire is explaining his call. No balls, 2 strikes. That was a curver. Got him. Boy, it was good that he was playing in close, because if he was out deep, that would have bounced and the run would have scored. So 1 run comes across. So the score now at the end of 5 is 7 for JFK, 5 for Colonia. A lot of good action in that inning. We'll be back, folks. Stay tuned. And here we are in the top of the 6th inning at Colonia High School. We got a great game going on right now, 7-5. If you watch the first 3 innings, you'd think it might have been a blowout, but Colonia had some other plans, and Jeremy Ricourt, the shortstop, is up.
Craig, the first 3 innings, as you mentioned, JFK scored 7 runs. And Colonia, they did come back in the second inning and score 3, but it's been just hands-on, and, you know, they really haven't done much. But 1 run here, 1 run there, and it's 7-5, and we got a ball game.
That's it, and we got a quick long out for Ricourt. Up next should be the first baseman, Donovan Claiborne, number 19. A nice crowd still all the way around.
And Vincent Tripali still throwing strong.
Absolutely.
And that's not to take anything away from Coughlin, who started the game. Sometimes pitchers just don't have it that day.
Yeah.
Or they could have something wrong that we have no idea. So, you know.
That was some getting. Donovan moved down the baseline.
Yes, he did. He's still running.
Yeah, he was hauling on that one. You know, that was a weird hit because it had a spin on it. It kind of hung right there because the second baseman was on top of that.
I thought his release was a little slow. I thought he should have had him, but hey, it's a game of seconds.
And we got number 18 up, the right fielder, Donovan Coleman, with 1 out. And Coleman, our guy here, has already got a triple and a double to his credit so far this game. Early on, he was the big spark plug. And a nice move back. Very nice move. Maybe we can take a look at that play at first base if the production team has the time. That's upstairs. Oh, and the base umpire said that he went for the swing, so it's no balls and 2 strikes on Donovan Coleman.
Kennedy leading off at first, but he comes back. They're well aware that the catcher can throw him out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He has a great arm.
We got a little discussion going on now. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
There you go.
Beautiful night, as we said earlier. Looks like a nice week coming up. Tomorrow's going to be in the 80s.
I look forward to it. We've had a great winter.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that.
Yeah, yep. Depends on your perspective, but it was good winter up in the mountains of Pennsylvania, too.
Yeah, well, you couldn't ski in Jersey. That's
yes, yeah. It's funny how some of the players wear regular rubber baseball spikes. Others are wearing more like sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy goes. He's got to be careful now, second baseman. Very nice play. Boy, that wasn't a neat. That thing was a mile up there.
I'm telling you.
All right, here's that play at first base. Oh, no, we didn't see it quite. It was close. All righty, we're going to see it one more time. There it is right here. Okay, we're back live. Let's just stick with the live right now. We got number 2, the second baseman, Justin Rodriguez, up with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Here we go.
Here's the play. Going. Oh, yep, I think the runner got that. It was a nice call.
Yes.
Very nice call.
And again, the ump was right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks a little different.
Good play. Nice play. Good defensive play. Wow, I don't want to say anything, but JFK has been shut out 3 innings in a row. So now we're moving into the bottom of the 6th with the score 5 for Colonia, 7 for JFK. We'll be back. Okay, and we're back now in the bottom of the 6th inning, and darkness is pretty much set in. We still have some light. I guess you would say it's dusk, but the lights are playing a big role now in the game.
And for Colonia, the center fielder is up. It's the bottom of the lineup. Luke Celebrano. He flied out his last at bat. I just want to mention a couple other people here, like Jake Harvett. He didn't start, but he's been playing. He's a sophomore. His favorite movie is Batman. Baseball is his favorite game, and he likes Drake and math.
One ball and one strike.
Tim Gomez, he's a junior. He loves baseball. Favorite movie is Rocky. Favorite music is Tyler, the Creator. Did I say that?
Wow, there's a shot.
It's a great rip to left field. All right, so the center fielder gets on base with a single. Now we have the top of the lineup, Greg.
All right, we're ready to go here for Colonia.
It's Casey Chiola.
And we still have Miles Ulacki in for the Mustangs on the mound, number 15. And he'll go into his stretch now with a runner on first.
He's been on base every time. He had a first on an error. He hit a triple and then another single. And he's the one that had 25 hits and 18 batted in runs. So this is a good stretch here for Colonia High School. They can take advantage of it. Also, another team member there is Tim Gomez. He's 11th grade. Baseball is his favorite sport. Rocky, as I mentioned. Science is his favorite subject. Anthony Singh. He's 11th grade. Baseball is his favorite sport. Favorite movie is Batman. Favorite music is Drake. And his favorite subject is math.
All right, we're one-on-one now on the batter. That's a shot right there. He's back. Nice play, one out. That was a good play by the left fielder.
So, second baseman, Eduardo Tapia is up. He grounded out his last play. Last at bat. That young man is very passionate about his play. When he threw it out at first base and he thought it was out, he kind of looked like, I got it, I got it.
Yeah, we've got one out now. Oh, another shot. Good play. And a good at-bat. So we got runners on first and second with one out, and Colonia's in business right away.
And Jeff Trinka is up, the first baseman. So one out. Man in scoring position. Man on first and second. Craig, a home run here could bring Colonia a victory. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. There's always a possibility.
I thought you'd look at me.
Little discussion. And I think the Colonia bench feels the, feels a little enthusiastic in there. They've been loud the whole game.
Very vocal. You're absolutely right.
There's a strike. One ball, one strike. Or one strike. And one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. A little high. Ulacki steps off the mound there for a minute, and the runner goes back to first. Two balls and one strike. Third base coach is giving some instructions to the runner here at first. Low, that brings it up to 3 balls and 1 strike. And the Colonia bench is picking up the volume just a little bit. Of course, we're picking it up on the microphone on the backstop.
They see the opportunity to get a victory.
Good pitch there. Full count. So now we roll up our sleeves and get to work. It's a pop-up right to the shortstop. It's an interesting call there. 2 outs.
Yes.
It was kind of tough because the base runner and the shortstop were in very close proximity there.
Mm-hmm.
First base coach is calling out to the field umpire, asking him a question on that.
So we have Jake Hardak up again. He's a sophomore. He loves baseball. Batman's his favorite movie. Drake is his favorite music, and he enjoys math also.
A lot of the guys like the artist Drake. Right?
Yeah.
You've said his name quite a bit.
Yeah.
Umpire calls that one a strike, so we have no balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Patriots here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wow, what a play there.
That was one heck of a play.
Wow. And that was by, what was that, second, number 2? That was a great play. Well, here you go. At the end of 6th inning, 7-5, still a score in favor of the Mustangs. And we will be back with the top of the 7th inning, folks. Stay tuned. It's exciting here at Colonia High School. All right, we're back at the top of the 7th inning, and the Mustangs are up 7-5, and leading off is number 11, the center fielder, Gabe Perez for the Mustangs. And this is it's a great game so far. It started out looking like all Kennedy, and then Colonia chipped their way back in the game, and here we are. Swinging the bat.
Woo!
Got him. That was another weird one. Had a weird spin on it. Gabe got down there pretty quick. Up next is the catcher, Brandon Millage.
I think both teams are really, really talented. I mean, they're very well coached. They're very disciplined, and they play great ball. It's an
Yes.
exciting game.
It's been a great game so far. And just like that, two swings in the bat and 2 outs.
If they go 1, 2, 3, that means Kennedy hasn't scored since the 3rd inning.
Yeah. And we've got the pitcher up right now. So that's Miles Ulacki, who got a hit his last time up at bat.
He can help his own cause here.
Well, at least keep it alive. Umpire calls that one a strike.
Vincent is still throwing extremely hard for Colonia.
Absolutely. Downstairs, 1-1 on the batter. 2 outs.
Wow.
He's got some heat on that one.
Yes, he did.
A little fire on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Downstairs, 2-2. Boy, you get the sense that every pitch is important now.
Absolutely, and
every
it is.
pitch, every bat.
Imagine how important it is to them.
Yeah.
Third baseman comes over.
Makes a very easy play. And there's the Mustangs go 1, 2, 3, 4 innings without scoring after lighting it up the first 3. So we're down to the bottom of the 7th inning, and we got to see what Colonia's got in store for us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, we're back in the bottom of the 7th inning with the score 7 for the Mustangs, 5 for Colonia. However, the Stangs haven't pushed a run across in the last 4 innings, and the Patriots did push 1 across. So that's how we wound up where we are.
And we have the shortstop up, Matt Fasulo. He got a base hit his last at bat.
And that's upstairs. Colonia bench really working the pitcher now. Miles Ulacki for the Mustangs. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a ground ball. Very nice play. 1 out.
This game really changed once they replaced the pitcher with Tripathi,
Yeah.
Vincent over Copeland,
Yeah.
because they haven't really scored since then.
Yep.
So that's been a big difference in the turnaround here.
Yeah. Yep. And this Ulacki for the Mustangs only gave up 1 run.
Yeah.
During his time.
Hit straight to the shortstop.
Jeez, they're playing
Grounded out.
solid. Both teams playing solid defense. And very quickly, 2 at-bats, 2 outs. Right now, the Patriots are down to their last out, number 10.
This is where they make their comeback now, Chris.
All right.
I'm just letting you know.
It's got to start with number 10.
There you go. That's Dylan Chiera. He had a last at bat. He got a ground ball at first. After he had walked several times, but he got a hit. His competitive spirit, he's not going to give up.
Two balls and one strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning with the score 7-5 in front of the visiting Mustangs right now, up by 2. 3 balls and 1 strike on Chiera. Brings it to a full count. Boy, talk about drama. A lot of drama here at Patriots Stadium.
Ooh, nice rip overhead.
Oh, and it got by him. Oh, that's what we were talking about before. That was a nice play by Chiera.
You got a triple out of it.
Yeah, that's what we talked about, just the opposite before. When you make that commitment, it gets by you.
That's
boy.
Right.
Extra bases.
And while you're down, now the center fielder's running over to try and help you. You're getting back up, but that's certainly an error that could cost you.
So we got a little timeout on the field while Coach Ballard takes over and checks with his players.
And a little drama here.
Great opportunity for us to pay honor to our great production team. And you know, I want to sing Sly and the Family Stone. It's a family affair.
Yes.
There's a lot of names going on here. Emil Brandolfi is on the camera. Valentino Lamada. And young Alex Brandolfi is right up here in the booth with us.
Doing a great job, by the way.
Frank Martin's also on the camera. Graphics is Mike Forbes. That sounds like a familiar name. And audio replay, Bruno Martins, our buddy. Not sure if he's related to Frank, but I'll make that assumption because it's good for production. Technical director, Joe Fernandez, our good friend, and the director, the lovely Gina Forbes. Thank you for your great work so far, and we got ourselves a game here. We have a runner on third, 2 outs. Starting out with a strike.
That's the right field up at bat, Timothy Matten, number 9. Flied out his last at bat.
That was a great attempt on that last play by the right fielder. He sold out for that, but when it got by him, that, you know, that's Donovan Coleman out there. It made a great attempt.
But the previous inning or the inning before, he did exactly the same thing. It's another base hit, so we got to run this score. He did exactly the same play, but he let it drop in front of him, blocked it, and then threw it in. So that's the difference.
It's a little 2-out rally here. 2-out rally. We got a man on first, run scored, so we have a 7-6 game.
And at bat is Luke Celebrano, the center fielder. He got a triple his last at bat. That's the one that went past the center fielder and right fielder, rolled to the fence.
Yeah, wow. The outfield is in pretty close here. So Ulaki has got the weight of the team on his shoulders now. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. And we've got a lot of excitement here at Colonia Patriots Baseball Stadium.
Kennedy's a little quiet over there.
Yeah, they seem a little outnumbered in the dugout, too. There's not quite as many kids on that team. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's going to be anything close you would think he's going to take a poke at. And the runner's probably going to take off. Oh, looking. You didn't want that to happen. Wow, what a game. Holy mackerel. You didn't expect that, right?
Now, in the top of the inning was coming up. You would have had the first batter up. They would have went through the top of the lineup. That could have been really, really exciting.
So there's our final, folks. JFK building up a heavy lead, scoring 7 runs in the first 3 innings and then no runs after that. Held on to hold off Colonia with a final score of 7-6. Great intertown play, interdivision, white division, blue division. Phil, your final thoughts on the game, Phil?
Well, I think it was a very, very well played game. I thought the coaches did a great job with the substitutions and base running. I think they made the adjustments that were necessary in order to compete and win the game. So I tell you what, Woodbridge baseball, best town around.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just, as you said, it was almost a flawless game. Everybody played well. The game wasn't won or lost because of mistakes.
No.
And great coaching and just, wonderful for the town. And as the mayor says, the best town around. And it's, in a big way, it's because of these nice young people that are here participating in sports and doing all the other things they do in town. So, folks, for Phil Hall and yours truly, Greg Ficara, and our wonderful production team, we're going to call that a wrap tonight with the Mustangs visiting Colonia Patriots, winning 7-6. And good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other.
And happy Mother's Day, belated.